Big Dumb Poke Show.
How's it going?
How is everybody?
We got Monday Night Football. Everybody's talking about February's big football game, Bad Bunny. So, Bad Bunny's playing the Super Bowl halftime show. It's going to be probably awesome. He's huge. He's one of the biggest stars in the world, Tracy. Can you name one song?
No, I cannot, actually. I cannot name one Bad Bunny song. But yes, he is our Super Bowl halftime show this year. It was kind of leaked a little bit. Did you know that? Did you see the announcement last night?
Mm-mm.
We were watching Monday Night Football or Sunday Night Football last night. And as soon as they're like coming back, we're going to have it. So I went online and I was like, and I was listening to AJ and he's got all these guesses. And I'm like, boy, are you going to be disappointed in like 5 minutes? And everyone in the house was like, oh.
So here, before Kendrick Lamar sang last year, I couldn't tell you one Kendrick Lamar song. So it got me into Kendrick Lamar. So I hope that happens again. I have a couple months to learn some Bad Bunny songs.
But we also had that conversation of like, okay, in your house, your kids listen to Sabrina Carpenter's, Olivia Rodrigo's. I didn't know who they were. I mean, last year I thought that song that I like by one of them was new.
Espresso.
No, it was did you get for you?
Oh, Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Good for you. You look happy and healthy.
Like,
not me.
Jam. And so I had a house of Kendrick Lamar fans. So I did know his albums. And so we had that disagreement last year of I was saying, no, he is big. This year, we're both kind of going, I don't know anybody that's super into Bad Bunny. I don't know anybody that's super excited about Bad Bunny.
We've gotten to the point in society, American society, that every year it's never going to be who we want. When's the last time a Super Bowl halftime show you personally are like, yes, I love it so much? So I've gotten to the point where I've just clicked my brain over whoever it is. I'm going to learn their music and hopefully enjoy it. I'm going to go in open-minded with Bad Bunny. I don't know his music, but I bet it's awesome since he is such a big superstar. It's going to give me an opportunity to learn some new music.
Global superstar.
Silver lining in it.
Would I I wish you would give movies that same thing. No. Like but 5 minutes and you're like garbage. Like,
can I tell you that I don't like Beyonce's country, but her halftime show at the playoff game last year was awesome, and she won like a Grammy for it or an Emmy or something. And a lot of people didn't like that, but man, I have to at my age go into the Super Bowl halftime shows with an open mind. Otherwise, every year I'll be disappointed.
Okay,
every year I'll be disappointed.
You had asked before that started, when was the last time you were excited for a Super Bowl halftime show? There have been Super Bowl halftime shows recently that I was very excited about. The Weeknd, I would think, was the last one. I was excited for Kendrick, super excited for Dre, Snoop.
I was excited for Usher. I was excited for Usher. I liked his. The roller skating.
Yes. Prince, obviously, that was like, it is the greatest halftime show of all time. And I was super excited about it. So I think that there are times where the majority of people can get happy, but they tend to go in trends with the Super Bowl halftime show. Right now, they're in the middle of this trend. Do you remember when they went with like The Who? And they had all of these bands that were sort of like throwback bands. That was like nobody was recent and nobody was relevant.
What's this trend? You say this trend right now. What is this trend? Define this trend.
Recent superstars. That's the trend I feel like we're in right now. Yes. Nobody that's at that iconic level of maintaining this global superstardom. Your Paul McCartney's, for instance, things like that, So I thought this year, a lot of people talk Taylor. She's got the new album out this week. It's rumored that she shut it down.
Yeah, this is just a rumor. I'm not sure it can be confirmed, but rumor has it she didn't want to give NFL the rights to the show. She wanted to own the rights. Well, NFL, they like to own rights.
Jay-Z decides.
Yeah, and so Taylor's like, no, I get to own my performance, and NFL's like, no, that's just a rumor. I was seeing that online. But
I saw that a lot too. I believe that. I would believe that.
These artists do the Super Bowl halftime show for, to get out there, and Taylor doesn't need it. Bad Bunny, I think Bad Bunny will be introduced to a lot of people. His music, it gives these artists a platform to, become bigger. Taylor doesn't need this. Taylor doesn't need to do Super Bowl.
Nobody that's on a halftime show needed to
Taylor
get that
doesn't need it.
bigger.
And so Taylor's
know?
like, I know what I'm worth. I'm worth owning the rights to it. And NFL's like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
And so that's how that broke down. And Adele's like, I'll do it. And NFL's like,
pass.
no, Adele.
Pass. I mean, I do think, though, there is something to be said for if it's not going to be country music, which we can get into that debate anytime we want. It's ridiculous if you look at global superstardom. The fact that somebody like a Morgan Wallen, who had such mass appeal here, like we're talking 8 of the top 10 songs in Billboard. There is no arguing that Morgan Wallen is big enough to have a halftime show. Are these artists not wanting to do it because of exactly what Kenny Chesney said on our show? I don't want to be criticized the next day that much. I just don't want it. Don't want it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Zach Bryan, same thing. He's not going to want it. He could do it. He just broke an attendance record, all-time attendance record in the United States of America this weekend.
I don't know. They should do a documentary like on asking and the process the NFL goes through. Like, do they start with 100 artists and whittle it down? Do half of those artists say no, so they have to move on? Like, it would be so interesting.
All of that.
Put an hour-long documentary on Netflix, the choosing of a Super Bowl halftime show and everything that goes into it. I bet it'd be so interesting.
So is there a halftime show we could all agree on? Not that it would be like, I love this band or this artist so much, that we could all agree on would be mass appeal and satisfying.
No.
And I'm talking all agree in this room.
In this room?
Because it's never going to happen as a society. But in this room even, there are 4 human beings in this room right now. Is there an artist or a band that we would have said, that's going to be a decent halftime show?
Cisco.
Scandalous.
I think for my money, you could argue. I know they've done it. Foo Fighters, Metallica. I would love to see it go rock. Go rock.
I would too. If it's not going to be country,
not
rock.
Green Day.
Well, I think Metallica and Green Day came up on my list because it's San Francisco.
Yeah.
So I'd also like to see that idea for the city, right?
They've done that before.
We're in Denver, it'd be really cool to have a Lumineers, not halftime show, but like a Lumineers highlight with somebody. Maybe they come out for a song. Metallica, hands down, 1000% would absolutely freaking slay a halftime show.
Wasn't it
Green Day would too.
Usher that did the Super Bowl halftime show because it was in Hotlanta? And so they had like a local tie to it. Am I wrong on that? No, Big Mike's saying I'm right on that. So I agree completely.
Yeah.
What city are you in? What's the biggest artist from that city?
Metallica.
And localize it a little bit and make it cool like that.
Yeah.
I'd be into that. Not Green Day.
I think they could do a whole thing. Well, you can't. I mean, I know you don't like him, but we said at the beginning of this, it's not who you personally like, a mass appeal. Green Day is so big. They're so big. And they're from there too. So it's like, what if they did a whole idea of rock band from that rock music from that area, you know? I mean, Minneapolis, they did Justin Timberlake and he did a little shout out to Prince.
Trying to think who else. San Francisco. Santana. San Francisco.
Yeah, you're not. I mean, those are going to be your biggest.
Yeah, those are the biggest ones.
Biggest. So it's just one of those things. But I don't.
Yeah,
know,
no one
got it this year.
No one's ever going to agree. We have this conversation every year. You just got to hope for the best. Bad Bunny's going to kill it. we get to learn some Bad Bunny songs,
dude. It's going to be super entertaining. I do agree with you there. It's going to be super entertaining to watch that performer do what that performer's so good at. And there's no question that it's going to be that.
Big Mike said he's done a song with Drake. So if Drake comes out after Kendrick Lamar, that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. I would like to see that. And funny. Yes.
We could just rehash that whole thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because that's what we need to do.
Yeah.
And then back to the game.
And then the next year, Drake, it's his show and he brings out Bad Bunny and Kendrick Lamar, and it's a 3-year. We've made a full circle.
Sure. That's the one Cisco will appear on.
Yeah, Cisco.
Yeah. That dress so scandalous.
All right, we're out. Have a great day.